Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is. Like, I don't know what time y'all watching this, if you are watching this, but if you are watching this, I really appreciate it. My name is E. I'm just here just to kind of hang out and do some stuff. I would have did this live, but don't nobody really know me. So me sitting up staying on live for no reason and don't nobody know who I am or the music or anything that I'm talking about. It just doesn't make much sense to me. So I kind of wanted to kind of throw myself out there today and joke around and play around and just have fun because I did this channel because I wanted to have people listen to my music more. And I've been racking my brain. Let me tell you, I've been racking my brain for the last couple of years and I ain't been doing nothing. Um, I, I've just had the channel here and I threw some stuff up here and there. I thought about doing something else, but all of these things have just been thoughts. Nothing has surfaced or manifest because I haven't been doing anything. And it's not even a super big deal. This is just something that I do in my pastime. I love music. I've always been attracted to music as a little boy and even coming up. Music has always been my go-to. I mean, any other artists and the people out there that I love, like when I listen to Chronic 2001, or I'm listening to, um, The Chronic. Dre took me on the ride. He made me feel like I was somewhere else when we were going through so much crap at the house because I didn't live in my home wasn't, probably like a lot of people's homes out here. I didn't live in no cool home as far as like, we get up in the morning. Nobody wasn't saying I love you or good morning or anything. It was more like, yeah, what's up? Move on, if that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just an example. That's not like nothing deep or nothing like that. I'm just saying that we had crazy stuff going on. It was violence in our home. It was all types of stuff going on. We moved around a lot, but the one thing that I could always depend on, whether we were in a good place or not, somewhere the music was hot. Somewhere something was going on that you could just like get in the zone for a minute. And whether if it was old school music and I'm listening to something like Earth, Wind and Fire, even if it wasn't, if even if it was just that, I'm listening to Heat Wave, or I'm listening to something that I came up as a little boy listening to, the Commodores, Lionel Richie, those things, those people like that, Sylvester, gosh, just all types of music. And then even when I came up as a teenager, I was listening to everything. I was listening to Bruce Hornsby in the Range. I'm listening to Madonna, just everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Like I really just enjoyed the music. Love George Michael's, loved. I was listening to stuff like again, like I said, my range. I'm listening to stuff like George Michael's to Miles Davis, Michael Jackson, Prince, just all of it. And then even when I came into hip hop, I'm listening to the Fugees. You understand what I'm saying? I'm listening to the Audio 2. I'm listening to MC Light. The list goes on. And that music helped me get through. I can almost tell you what I was doing every time I heard some of these songs because I grew up with them. So I know what it is to live around hip hop and then come up. And a lot of us do. You understand what I'm saying? But I started wanting to create when I was younger. I was doing music when I was younger, but I just didn't get in. I didn't get into it the way I should. I could have or should have, went into it with a little bit more seriousness and actually went out and did shows and stuff like that. Later on, I just wanted to create music. I wasn't so much trying to do music, but it seemed like I had to do the music in order for people to actually say, okay, well, I like that. What you want me to do to it? I want you to do this to it. So in a lot of situations, I had to show them what I wanted them to do because some of them heard the music that I created and they were like, okay, well, I don't know what I would put to it, or I'm not feeling it, or I'm feeling it, but I don't know what I would do with it. So I had to kind of like bring it to them in a form. I did it for them to show them what it could be. And a lot of people was like, oh man, I like that. Or yo, why don't you do it? But later on in life, I didn't really want to do it. I just wanted other people to do it. I just wanted to be the back end of it. Just make the music and just if they wanted me to write, just write. But it never totally worked out for me. Now, this was just like a side thing because I had other ambitions and dreams and stuff that I want to do. But I think, life bogs you down. Things happen. And I had a lot of stuff going on at one point. And then it just wasn't a big deal to me. And if you don't, it's sort of like this sort of like this page that I created. If you don't put anything on it, then who's going to know anything about it? Who's going to hear anything about it? Now, granted, if you ever are trying to do a brand, which I'm kind of like trying to do, I'm jumping into too many things at one time. But if you're trying to do anything, the first thing to do is start. And with a lot of stuff I didn't start, I've been worried about what people are going to say. At one point, friends, well, fuck that. I'm tired of that. I just want to have some fun now. Like, we're here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to do at this point. The coronavirus is going on. You might as well have fun. You understand what I'm saying? If everybody ain't down with it, that's cool. Just have fun. And so for me, this is just me having fun. So what I did today is, a lot of people ain't even heard my stuff. Ain't heard nothing that I did myself or did for other people. Like, people they just haven't been tuned. Nobody ain't tuning in to me because I haven't been putting anything out and I haven't been showing anything. I create a lot of my stuff. Some people don't even hear it. It's just like I'm giving it. I give it. I have people that have went on the internet and taken some of my stuff and used it, but it's never been really anything big because a lot of them haven't really shot for it. They're just like me. I'm an older dude. I just feel like I can still make stuff and I can still give it to people. Ain't nobody got to see me or worry about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just what they would, I guess, consider an OG. I'm not really out here necessarily. I got to be out here. Believe me, it ain't never been like that. Even when I was younger, I didn't care about getting all the limelight. Fuck that. Y'all do whatever y'all want to. I just wanted to create and make some music. So right now, what I'm doing, I'm hooked up with a friend of mine. Her name is Vaughn. I've been knowing Vaughn for a long time. She's a young lady that's out here doing her thing. She's been out performing. She's from VA. I don't know. I think she might be in Nevada now somewhere. I think she's trying to hook up with. She got like her crew down there. They're trying to hook up. I guess like they got connections down there, something like that. So they get trying to make things happen. But her thing, she always said she liked what I was creating. So we said, well, let's get together and let's do something. So we are trying to create something together. And I'm not going to play you everything tonight. I'm not going to play you a whole lot of stuff. I'm just going to play you some stuff that I think that I want y'all to hear, and that I want y'all to know that I do music, and that it's more than exceptional a lot of times. So this is just me getting out there and just trying to have some fun. Cause what else? Shoot, you might as well have some fun. We all out here tripping and being upset. Look, let's have some fun. So we're gonna start off with my girl, Vaughn. She has this is really for promotional. I didn't create this music right here, so let's get that straight first. This is only being used for promotional use. I don't know where she got the music. I probably should think about it before I'm playing, but it all depends on who tunes in. If a whole bunch of y'all tune in, then maybe it'll fucking be a problem. If a lot of y'all don't tune in, then it won't be no big deal. But this is a song that she made with I can't even remember what the person is. I hate doing this where I don't have the names and stuff, but I totally forgot about or didn't write down the name of the other person in it. But she's guest starring with one of her friends, and this is actually her version to promote. This is a promotional version, some music that she found, and she just did it like on a mixtape type thing, and it's called Ass Up.
I'm in the club tonight. Bartender, give me the two hennies, so many, but give me a long guy.
Te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso. Naviero, dale aguanta, un gusta, mamacita. Naviero, dale aguanta, te gusta, mamacita. Te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso. Sabiero, andale aguanta, me gusta mamacita. Naviero, andale aguanta, te gusta mamacita.
Now shorty said she down for the free. 7 days out the week, she gon' let me squeeze on them cheeks. Try to bust it down for the night. Shorty gon' do me right. She gon' keep her coochie tight. I'ma set it off in the sheets, cause her pussy ain't cheap. She gon' bring out the beats. Don't get me off for the leash, like it's something to see. So tell me what you need from me.
Te gusta, chupo mi voz. Amira, chupo mi voz. Te gusta, chupo mi voz. Amira, chupo mi voz. A la hierra, de levanta. Te gusta, mamacita. A la hierra, de levanta. Me gusta, mamacita. Oh no, losing control. This feeling is burning my soul. Your body, I just wanna hold, and that is not even my goal. Amira de cumpleaños, finesse for that bag and live well. Bonjour to all of my knuckles, cause I know they never gon' tell. I really don't know what they hating on, tryna come tarnish my roots. You ever been down in the graveyard? Nigga, come here, take my boots. Oh no, my mind's finna blow. This feeling is burning my soul. My dumb ass is taking control, and I cannot hold anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Von the Beast. Again, like I said, I don't know where she got the music from. I probably shouldn't be playing it, but it is what it is. This is their version. This is the version that she did, but what she did was she gave me the vocals to everything. And so I'm able to play the other version as well that I created. So I did a little mix for her, and then I kind of want to remix it. So it's not going to be the same thing that you just heard before. It's something totally different. Nonetheless, is what I came up with. So I don't even know like what it's. I think I'm not even. I got this thing. I got it like set up to play through Serato. You think I would know how to do this already, but I'm not super big on this. I've never used it majorly before. So is this, why is it not playing? I think it has the, is it gonna play? Or do I hate when stuff like this happens. So I guess we're just gonna have to do it this way because I don't know. Because I had it's supposed to be set up like so you can play one, you know, so like you playing on the DJ joint, but I don't know. Let's it. Look, let's get it started and whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is Ass Up. This is Ass Up, my version.
Te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso. Naviero, andale aguanta, me gusta mamacita. Naviero, andale aguanta, te gusta mamacita. Te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso, te gusta uno manso. Naviero, andale aguanta, me gusta mamacita. Naviero, andale aguanta, te gusta mamacita.
Now shorty said she down for the free. 7 days out the week, she gon' let me squeeze on them cheeks. Try to bust it down for the night. Shorty gon' do me right. She gon' keep her coochie tight. I'ma set it off in the sheets, cause her pussy ain't cheap. She gon' bring out the beats. Don't get me off for the leash, like it's something to see. So tell me what you need from me.
Te gusta, chupo mi voz. Amira, chupo mi voz. Te cause I know they never gon' tell. I really don't know what they hating on, tryna come tarnish my roots. You ever been down in the graveyard? Nigga, come here, take my boots. Oh no, my mind's finna blow. This feeling is burning my soul. My dumb ass is taking control. And I cannot hold it anymore.
Ass so fat I can sip my Hennessy glass on top of that. All that lace in the strap I can squeeze in between them jeans, that's a fact. Look at here, I got money in the bank, I can make it rain, but I wanna pull rank. Yep, I wanna make you ride like a trick, I wanna keep you in my clan, in my clique. Yep, wanna make you mine real quick, you can make that ass bounce on this dick. I wanna keep you round like a close friend, but more than a shooter with a loose end. More than these niggas you be using, talking shit in the Benz, you be cruising. I just need one more squeeze, just one more look between them knees. And when I'm through with my drink in my cup, think about what I did when your ass was up.
Te gusta uno más la E.L.M, dale aguanta. Me gusta mamacita, la E.L.M, dale aguanta. Te gusta mamacita, te gusta uno manso. Te gusta uno manso. Te gusta uno manso. Te gusta uno manso. La E.L.M, dale aguanta. Me gusta mamacita, la E.L.M, dale aguanta. Te gusta mamacita.
All right, so that was my version of it. When I still got some work to do on it, but I wanted to do that because that is actually it's actually just it just makes me feel good to be able to do something with her right now, because we've been talking about it for a while, and so for me it's kind of a cool thing to do. Now I'm still trying to use this stupid program. I'm not getting it. It seems like I don't know if this is the way they're supposed to go. So I'm gonna try to see if this works. This is to me a lot of the music that I do, like this like I did. This was supposed to go on its own separate album because I have a lot of music. Well, I have a decent amount of music, and I wanted to have this be on like more like this album that was going to be shorter than most of the other ones that I did. So because I did one before, but this is just a total different direction. So this is kind of like, to me, laid back music. It's more like music you can smoke to. I feel like it's music that you can sit down and just think about. So for me, that's what it was, and that's what I was trying to do. So I'm gonna play a little bit of that for you, see if you might like it. It's still going the it's still going the wrong way. It's not coming up right. So I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I could. No, that's something different. Because this is weird. I'm gonna have to figure it out, because it seems like what's happening right now is it feels like because I didn't have this issue at first, but I think what's happening is it's playing backwards when I put the music in this other bag. So this is the one that most of the music, like I said, I do is more laid back. So this feels like more of a track that you would just be smoking to, or you should be laid back, kind of leaning. So that's the type of stuff that I do most of the time. So
just kept pushing that button. Damn, just kept pushing that button. Just kept pushing that button. Damn, just kept pushing that button. It was like a dream in my head that I can't forget. When I did it, I won't think it caused much regret. She was related to a friend, can't say his name, but he was kinda close. I don't wanna aim blame, but I'm saying she was just a friend at the time. I had no intent on nothing more in my mind. Then we talking late in the night, cause we alone. She didn't have a man, and I was on my own. And I know we should've stopped, but I just didn't know we had a really close friendship. I didn't wanna let her go, you know how it goes in the back of of your head. You try to turn away, but you stay instead. Damn, he just kept pushing that button. I never pushed the brakes, so it turned into something. Damn, he just kept pushing that button. Damn, he just kept pushing that button.
When we were friends, you were part of my life.
Damn, he just kept pushing that button.
But if this ain't true, then we're living a lie. We're living a lie.
Just kept pushing that button.
We don't want to be apart, but it's just not the same. We can't go back the same old way. It's over, who's to blame? We don't want to be apart, but it's just not the same. We can't go back the same old way. It's over, who's to blame?
Now I'm driving in my car, it's about 2:20. We was talking on the phone and her bedroom is empty. She told me I could come to the spot. It's summertime in the place, so them streets real hot. Riding in my Nissan, thinking about these reasons. If it's really good, sure I turn back for treason. Damn, we got a good rapport. Do I really wanna leave it where it is, or do I want more? What for? I like her as my friend. I ain't gotta act or retract or pretend back then. I wish I had stopped, then finished, but I rolled up in the spot. She was hot, I was in it. After it was done, it was strange. Couldn't look her in the eye, though we had done the exchange. What changed? Even though we looked at each other, still trying to play friends, though we playing undercovers.
When we were friends, you were part of my life.
Damn, just kept pushing that button.
But if this ain't true, then we're living a lie. We're living a lie.
Just kept pushing that button.
We don't want to be apart, but it's just not the same. We can't go back the same old way. It's over, who's to blame? We don't want to be apart, but it's just not the same. We can't go back the same old way. It's over, who's to blame?
We don't talk like we did before things had changed. We don't act like we did, so tell me who's to blame. You mad at me one day for saying too much. I didn't do what you wanted, then that whole day sucked. Now you wanna go on dates to hold hands in the park. When we was just friends, it just came from my heart. You was cool in the winter, warm when it's hot. But this all went away, now these things you not. You never held it over me if I made a mistake. Now it seems all I do is make your heart break. I used to wait for you to call in the middle of the night, but when I get a call, all we do is seem to fight. Though we still love sex, I can call her whatever. Sneaking in the night, it don't matter what the weather. We should've left it like it was, straight up, no act. Now the friendship's gone, we can't go back.
When we were friends, you were part of my life.
Pushing that button.
But if this ain't true, then we're living a lie. We're living a lie.
Just kept pushing that button.
We don't want to be apart, but it's just not the same. We can't go back the same old way. It's over, who's to blame? We don't want to be apart, but it's just not the same. We can't go back the same old way. It's over, who's to blame? When we were friends, you were part of my life.
Damn, just kept pushing that button.
But if this ain't true, then we're living a lie. We're living a lie.
Just kept pushing that button. Damn, 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 just kept pushing that button.
Till I can figure out how I can get this thing to play. The next song right after the other, y'all gonna have to deal with me just stopping in between or whatnot. But I was trying to keep it going for you or whatnot. That was Cross Lines, something that I did. Just talking about, when people are friends and then they make that, they cross them lines and then things become a little different than, the way it was in the beginning. Yo, this is a remix to a song that I did. I'm not going to tell you it's a special guest in there, but this is just for fun, for promotional use. This is going back. This is my old school stuff. This is stuff that I love. This is like old school, kind of like to me, kind of reminiscent of the days back when we was listening to, like I think it's back in the days like punk and all of these. I love this type of music and whatnot.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I ain't come to play, there's no time to play. So you regulate. Got some, shut the fuck up and just push play. Rewind. But I bought her a ring. Be careful what you do around your closest friend. Ready to go. You never would know. I ain't fucking with you. So you really a fool. Anyway. It was the fact. And you motherfucking right. Yeah, I'm proud of that. It's like a tax write-off. I ain't seen them digits. And they amazed when this shit don't turn out right. Saying free mean no. The vice versa. Really that Chris nigga, I don't know. I'm really not a hater, but I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you.
You ain't never been a man, so just watch your back. You ain't all of that, why you fuck you act like that? You ain't never been a friend, you don't act that black. I ain't never seen a friend with my ex
enemies.
Riding in the back with the
It's your Tiffany's.
Y'all niggas something else, stay on Twitter. Y'all just talking like shit until they catch you with a trigger.
Stuck up in your face.
Now you thinking to yourself, what the fuck is that? Because these people that be tweeting got love for you. They ain't really care about you, they just think you a fool. When they put you on blast and distort your money, report you to your enemies, they think it's funny. I don't really give a damn what you think of me. I ain't trying to be your friend, I'm just trying to be. I'm supposed to be.
What you trying to be?
If you ain't fucking with me, don't
stand next to me.
Niggas talking that trash like they making a hit. We ain't gotta talk it out.
This internet shit.
Let me explain this, bitch.
I don't like you.
We ain't gotta do a feature, nigga. I won't fight you. I'm a weird nigga, cause I don't stand for this. Internet disrespect like J. Cole or Kendrick.
I know this business.
The money you spent to be a mole on the wall. When did he make it hit? You think you're doing shit when you ain't even
pass go.
Man looking for a constant flow of the cash and the stats, but you niggas, you know that a lot of y'all niggas act like industry hoes.
If you suck enough dick,
you can get you a car. You can fly around the world like you
really a star.
Look, it really ain't a thing. I'm not riding with you. I don't really give a fuck.
So what you trying to do?
Fuck you and all of them that oppose my rip. I'm through talking to you niggas.
I'm done. That's it.
Diamonds on my neck, chrome drop top, chilling on the scene, smoking pounds of green.
Ooh wee.
You see the ugliest, money hungriest, Brooklyn likeness, 9mm cop test, one for test, and the winner is.
Mommy, get up for rules. My face on my wrist and your fingers up for rules.
Land still cruise, Frank White paid his dues. Ask who's the raw, bet they say
Very.
Look over to me like commissary. All of a sudden, now everybody big with it. Done did it, come with it. Get your head split it, or get your neck slit it. Admit it, you overdid it, you shit it. Just ain't got that.
Cow.
Go to shine like to that. Biggie Smalls, Illis, and how phrase raise your eyebrow. By now you figure he talking about that nigga, but your weak ass assumptions.
You're feeling something.
Catch my drift or catch my 4/5 lift. At least 6 inches above project fences. Turn meat to minces, jumps turn to flinches. When I rain the trenches, cleared your park benches. Missed you by inches, you're talking senseless. Act on these
chiropractor.
Yes, I rock your chatterbox.
Going,
dangerous, you're not, I gets down.
Here we go, round and round, upside down. I don't really give a fuck about the things you do. Nigga, I don't know. I'm really not a hater, a nigga that trolls, but listen, I don't like you. Nigga, I don't like you. I don't like you. Nigga, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. What, nigga? I don't like you. Love this song. Now that actually right there is was supposed to be part of what I was trying to put out. But again, if you don't really got a following or people don't really know you, I'm just putting out music that I like and that I think that some people would like, but you know, ain't nobody really paying attention. So I thought I'd just play that. Like I got plenty more, but that was one of the main ones that I wanted to feature because I think that it brings you back to hip hop. And no, I wouldn't be able to. That's again, this is for promotional use. I have my original version, and that's just something for people to listen to. I already know the person that owned that ain't gonna let me do shit with it. He would probably look at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Take that off." So this is just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, ain't nobody. There's not enough people that would even know it, or have heard of me, or have even heard of this to even really even tell anybody that I did this mix with whatever. So anyway. That was one of the songs that I wanted to put out there. Excuse me. That were that's like one of the main ones that I wanted to put out. I have other stuff that I wanted to put out as well. It was a song that I had done. Now, I'm trying to remember what's the version that I can play because my man Mr. Vincent, we call him 1188. He's part of a collection of guys at me, and it's like really like more like three of us. We were trying to get and quit more people, but it was just mainly just us, and we did music and mixed a lot of songs together and different things like that. So he did. I wanted him to be a part of what I was doing now. So I asked him if he would do a feature for me, do a little rap for me. Now I mixed. I hope that this does it. I hope this comes out okay because two of the one of the mixes that I didn't really like because I had his voice up too loud. So I cannot remember which one it was, and I don't want to go through having to get this up and then turn around and then play it back because you only get one time for this. So we're just gonna do this one time, hoping that it's okay what we did. But as you know, well, if you didn't know, like I said, a lot of times me trying to do this music when I was trying to get people to actually pay attention and be like, yo, you can do something on this, yo, it don't gotta be me. It's not really me. I want to do the music for you. You throw your voice on it, you throw your rap on it, whatever. We get together on that as far as writing credits and all that. But I was trying to get other people to do stuff on it. So from doing that, I started creating my own stuff. So I use the vocoder sometimes. Sometimes I sing on the regular. I'll just sing with my regular voice. But I do like the way the vocoder kind of makes it a little bit more easier because it is hard singing. Like, your voice, to train your voice and get your voice to do what you want to and doing different takes. It's a little bit hard. But that will make no difference because even on the vocoder, sometimes you got to take different takes because everything is not perfect or whatever. Say no more, though. This is the song that I did. It was a song that I made called I Thought I Was the One for You. And this one I thought was pretty good, but I don't know. Again, this would have been one I would have put out. But again, I didn't put anything out. So this is just something I've been holding on to.
What now? What now? What now? I'm back, boy.
You used to be oh so nice. You would be so right. You could be oh so good. You could be so nice. I thought about all the ways. I'm looking at your ways. I thought of your place in mine. Maybe I'm wasting your time. If I found a way to love you like I could, I would do the very best to try to love you like I should, baby.
everything you knew I thought I was the one for you. I wanna make love to you. Tell me what you wanna do. You can do just what you wanna do. I thought I was the one for you. I wanna make love to you. Tell me what you wanna do. You can do just what you wanna do. Oh, I'm gonna love you no matter what they say. My baby, cause I dream about you. Don't wanna live without you. I need you in my life always, baby. Never seen your sign so like my world. Better be the V, my wife, my girl. And this is the message I'm trying to say to you, baby. I want you to be my baby. Baby, just be my lady.
Each one of my tears divide and multiply as they slide down my skin and wave goodbye as they fall from my chin, only to divide and multiply again when I think of how it ended. Did it have to be this kind of sad? It really saddened to see us go. Never mind, your nirvana says I already know. It was gone long ago before we even started. We were dearly departed, destined to be returned.
I wanna make love to you. Tell me what you wanna do. You can do this what you wanna do. I thought I was the one for you. I wanna make love to you. Tell me what you wanna do. You can do this what you wanna do. You're always by my side. Always could confide in you, lady, lady. Never the one to leave me. Always there to believe me, baby. My lady. If I was alone, you never would condone, my lady. Yeah. Text me when I need it. Just say when I need it, lady. Oh, my lady. Oh, my lady. My lady. My lady.
Don't happen to us. Why are we acting foolish?
Each one of my tears,
Oh, my lady. Yeah. I like that. I like that. That's my song right there. Like I did that. I wrote that. It didn't take me a long time to write it, but it took me a while to kind of like put it together and make it sound the way I wanted to make it sound. But again, like I say, people like do what you know. Even though we still got to go out here, we still got to work, we still got to do other things. I still think you ought to do what you still ought to work towards things that you like. There's no way to make everything perfect, and sometimes things don't work out for us. Sometimes it don't work out that way. It may work out another way, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But still keep on doing what you like. Still keep on believing. Even like I say, even at me being at this old age, I still, I'm not old, but you know what I'm saying? Still me being, I'm not this young 20-some-year-old dude,
but I still love music. I still love, I still congregate with people all sorts of ages. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're involved in this music, because I think this music is just universal. It's all the way around. Everybody loves music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think most people like music, even if it ain't hip hop music. They love some type of music. So as long as it's something that you like doing, I think you ought to keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, here's another one that that I like listening to.
I remember when we was cooking food up on that kitchen stove. My stepfather would rob for us, it was something he had stole. It's cold, the gas was off, we had to make it work this old. We put some wood under the pot, lighter fluid burst through the match.
Whoosh.
We had to light it up. The lights was off, we had to be creative, money won't enough. So we did what we had to cook the food, cause there was nothing else in this world that really we could do, and knew that we'd be starving by the next day. Wish this whole scene would just, go away. Siblings on the side, they looking up at me, I'm the oldest, knowing this ain't how it's supposed to be. I just lied and never cried, cause they relied on me. But when they cried, I put aside and they confided in me. That was back when Run DMC made 30 days. We got evicted, hit rotated, played in many states.
That's the way it goes. That's the way it was back in my day.
Bam! He hit her so hard the blood flew everywhere. All her teeth came out, she never even stopped or stared. That bitch ran out the door, man, he did his dirt. We wanted to kill this coward, but we wanted to beat him first. She had stitches across her mouth where all the blood had flown. And this coward of a man, he had hit my mom, he was gone. I told about this dude, I even said it from the start. Be careful what you do, that nigga ain't in love with your heart. I was a kid, but I could see deep the seed he had. Jealous at every turn, forever repeating the beating's bad. The same thing every day, he said she had a nigga. But if she had somebody else, then why she let you get her? He hit her. Went to the club, she ain't saying nothing. But mama, nothing is better than getting your ass beat for something. Purple Rain was playing then, so I got that. Right around that time, my mama let this nigga come back. That's the way it was back in my day. Ooh, that was back in my day. It was back in the day.
Oh, mama was there. Ooh, back in my day. It was back in my day.
Brother, why you fucking with these stupid dudes? They can't do it, that's why they always standing around you. Think about it, you standing at the gate, they let you in front, while all these other young niggas gotta wait and stay. They the best, at least that's when you not around. But in your face they playing games, they say they hold you down, but they frown because they see that you been hustling, and they can't stand to see that shit you rising right in front of them. Never came to see him when he went to jail, telling me they miss him but would never think of posting bail. These little niggas weren't dependable for shit. When he was out and about, they wanna ride, now they want a bitch. I'm sick, I watched my mom cry at least 1,000 tears. I cried myself cause I didn't think you'd get that many years. My fear was that prison would take your life, not physically but mentally. But you was alright, you had to fight. Rest in peace, mama. That's the way it was back in my day.
I wanted to be somewhere like that. In those days. I played that one for a while. I really liked that one. That one was supposed to be on the short project that I was trying to do. And again, like I said, I never really put it out because, again, there's not really that many people that know me or know anything about me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I kind of like put a lot of this stuff just on hold, or either just left it around because I just figured, maybe I could, maybe I could give them to somebody. Maybe somebody might want to work them into whatever they do, and maybe change the lyrics or stuff, and do something different. Listen, so I think this is right. I don't know. Hopefully this is right. I got a song for y'all that me and Vaughn was working on. Well, I was working on it because I had vocals from her that I wanted to add to it, and so I made this song. Started working on it. I like it. I don't know if everybody else gonna like it, but I thought I'd try it out. Let y'all listen to it here, because the first song we started off was Vaughn, which is my project, what I'm trying to do now. Before I go any further with anything else, I'm trying to like get us to do some stuff together and kind of like have some fun with it. We might even be able to do a video or something to it later, just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's mostly on her. It's for my girl Vaughn, because I think that she's very talented, and I want to see her out here. I want to see her on TV. I want to see her out here doing stuff. She seems like she about it. She looks like she's very excited. She look like she don't have no problem being out there with anybody. She just go head to head with whatever and just do her thing. So I got this song that I kind of want y'all to listen to. Well, I want y'all to listen to. So I hope y'all listen to it and actually like it. The song is called, well, I don't really have a title for it yet, but I'm just working on it right now. But I do like it, so I want y'all to check it out. Ron the Beast. Me, I started off, so.
I'm a man, you're a boy in this whole rap game. Whole rap tank, whole rap name. Never say never, cause we all want shine. You all want time, you all want mine.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So I don't know if this is the version that I did. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry, guys, because there was a version. The version that I did for this, and I guess it's more of us that are more into doing the music, but I've been working on this for a while. So I changed some stuff around on it. And I don't even think I've even let Vaughn listen to this yet. I've just been kind of like holding on to this because I really liked it. And it's kind of been something that I kind of like, I wanted to show her as a surprise so that she could check this out. I don't know. She might not even check my channel out. She might. I'm trying to find it right now. Okay, this is it. All right. Because basically I just did some different stuff to it. So because I did some different stuff to it, I didn't want it to, it's not going to be the same one that I had done. So it is my objective, if this ain't stuck, because now it looks like it might be stuck. Sorry guys, I'm messing around with this. Yeah, like I said, I don't even want to use this because it's not really working for me the way I wanted it to work for me. Like, it really isn't. I'm a little bit pissed. I'm not pissed, but I don't like the way it worked out because it didn't really work. It's like the way, like when I was playing this at first. Again, no disrespect to Serato because I'm not really using it in the correct way. Um I'm using files and going through files and trying to bring them in. So hold on. I may be able to just bring this into this. All right, so we started off again, guys. This one's going to be a little bit. I think the bass is going to be a little bit better if y'all got it plugged in and you got your headphones on. I think it'll sound a little bit better. So we're going to play this version of it, hopefully, and hopefully it'll be all right or whatnot.
Drinks on me, the house. I'm a man, you a boy in this whole rap game. Whole rap tank, whole rap name. Never say never, cause we all want shine. You all want time, you all want mine. It's all sold up, you all so rough. You all so tough, niggas all so us. Son got a gun, so that make him rude. Make him real dude, make him say ooh. Dumb little fool got his small little too, but other people hold and they might shoot you. We all want dance to rude boy B,
but the rude boy B sometimes ain't sweet. A big booty woman stand right to the bar, but the bad attitude really won't get you far. Sure, she just wanna dance to the beat, not getting shot by the ball with your. No one can fuck with the way I roll. No one can fuck with the way I roll. No one can fuck with the way I roll. There was a time in my life. Kill wife. I'm on a level. That's the song.
Alright now. Everything be irate. Second of very sad. Come on.
Come and get it quick. I get it. Poppin' in this bitch. I'm ready. Mopping on your bitch. You silly boys. I'm the shit. Who be making that noise in this bitch? Who be bringing them toys for the click? And I know you're getting bored. I'm getting rich. I be smacking them boys with the stick. You be playing too much. You need to quit. Got me smoking on the dro, so roll the dick. Cause I need another high. I got the fix. Ain't a thing I won't try once and quit. Like I'm off in the flame, that's the bitch. More gas for the fire, so fuck the shit. Got the blaze on the rise, fuck with it. I thought it as a arithmetic. Got me out for the night, I'm feeling it, ooh. They just talking that hype to fuck with you. I'ma pull up in the whip and snatch your fool. It's time for the beast to act the fool. And I ain't losing no sleep, I'ma hit the snooze. Catch me in the streets, the sticks and move. And you don't really wanna see what things you do. I'm about to have a feast and latest news. I get it,
Poppin' in this bitch.
I get it, rowdy in this bitch. I'ma come into your home and leave you here. Got you licking on the floor, you done split. And you ain't talking no more, you little bitch. But what can you do when life's a bitch? Stand me in the back and dig a ditch. Push me over the edge with that bitch.
No one can fuck with the way I roll. And I take control. No one can fuck with the way I roll. Do my own thing and I take control. No one can fuck with the way I roll. Do my own thing and I take control. No one can fuck with the way I roll. Do my own thing and I take control. There was time to live my life. Take care, wife. Bad boy, that's just sad. I'm on the level. That's just
Calm down now. Twin Glock Entertainment. Come on, roll out with me.
roll out with me.
Roll out with me. Music so nice, man. I like it. Everything gonna be alright.
Yeah, so that's that's my little take on my little reggae thing right there. A little reggae, a little bit hip hop, whatever. I like that. So that's what I was doing for. That's what I'm doing for me and Vaughn right there. Just you know what I'm saying. Just good stuff. Just I feel like it's good stuff. So if y'all don't like it, and I'm sensitive about my shit, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, you know, whatever, fuck it, don't get it, whatever. It's not out yet or anything like that, but that's just one of the ones that we working on together. And I really like that one. I like it. So I felt it, you know, it might be good to just, you know, play it for you guys, let y'all hear some of the stuff again that I was working on with my girl Vaughn. So moving right on along, we're going to keep it moving. I don't really want to get all deep into it, but this I did this song. Vaughn seemed like Yvonne, she told me she wanted to get on it. Now, I do a lot of music, so a lot of times I put stuff together, and then I just throw it around. Forget where I put stuff, so I haven't been able to find the, I haven't been able to find I'm still trying to look at this and do all this. I'm looking at this while I'm trying to talk to you guys. But I was trying to find the actual, track and pull it up, like, so that we could work on it together. But I haven't been able to thus find it thus far. So this was one of the tracks that she liked and she wanted to do something to, that I started out. I don't think it's all of that, but like I say, you know, some people might like one thing, may not like. You ain't gonna like everything I do, if anything. So I'm just gonna play this. This was something that she was liking. She might want to do something to it, but this is actually my song. It's something I was gonna put, and it's a part of what I, you know, my thing.
Had a bun up in the oven, stay true with you, no matter who you was loving. Stay frontin' on your game, sorta twisted. You was getting lifted, your game was sorta shifted. You gifted, you had your family looking out. Anytime you did the crime later on, you bragged about. I didn't know about your crazy social antics, but when I was a toddler, she said you was acting frantic. You shook me in front of my little sister, that was the last straw. Now she had to plot and figure how to get off your crazy plantation. Take me and my little sister in a better situation. Litigation had you stacking all the chips. We never got a dime, but I was fine with all that shit. She had the dip, we won't guarantee to thrive. We somehow made it through, somehow we did survive. She was never aggravated. Loved us from the start, from my heart, what we just waited for. Word or a call, as I grew to be a man. I just thought you ran from it all, it stalled. So we never communicated. Fuck a text message, I was excommunicated, but waited. I couldn't see the light, I just needed one more chance. At a glance, he just might, a sleight of hand. Back then abbreviated or confusion or a trick I'd never get for stay fixated or related to a puzzle piece to fit. Through conversations with my relatives, somehow making some type of sense. I'm convinced that maybe you was in a fix. Knew that we existed, but you could never say this shit. You could admit that you was wrong, you never lied. I wish I could have been your son while you was young before you died. I tried.
I waited, you laughed, was dating. You know that I've been through, you know I love you, but you laughed.
How many of you know when you've done all you can do, sometimes you gotta just let go. Let God, right? I swear, I don't know how many times I reached out to that man. don't know how many times I just said please. Boy, I kind of figured out, yo, at some point it just gotta be. You just gotta learn to just let life be what it is, you know what I'm saying? Man, God knows I wanted to love that man. God knows I wanted that man to be in my life. And I know I can't make I couldn't make that happen. He's gone now. He's gone now. All I can do is just hope that I can be the father that my father never was, or that he wanted to be.
Yeah. So in case you didn't get that, in case you wasn't paying attention to the lyrics or whatever, that is a song that it's actually a song about my dad, because me and my dad, we never, not to get all into it, because I really don't give a fuck what some people think. You know what I'm saying? I tell the truth most of the time. I'm not going to tell everything. But, the song came about because of my relationship with my father. It just wasn't cool. We just didn't have no great relationship. So I can only go by what my mother says. I listen to what everybody else says, so I've heard people's opinions. I've heard what people said they saw. If you look at it, I look at it like this. Everybody always talks about the Bible verses are exact and everything, and I'm not going to get into the Bible again. I've said this before in other situations where I talk about stuff. Sometimes people throw in, the stuff about the Bible. I'm not going to get all into it, but to me, it just feels like, I know it is when you read Matthew, John, Luke, and all of those. That's more than one person explaining their experience in their time. Everybody has their point of views and they look at things in a different way. Somebody might look at some of the stuff my dad did and said, okay, that's a man, whatever he do. Sometimes men do crazy shit, whatever. Some people might look at it, well, no, he ain't nothing, but he ain't a motherfucker. He ain't nothing. He just a motherfucker. Listen, it's so fucked up out here how the shit that some of us do. Like, some of us out here that think we men, and we think that it's a big deal because we say, yo, I take care of my child, but you around here slinging dick to everything else. And everybody cool. Everybody act like that's cool. And it's not cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that when you out here young, that's the best time to go out, and do your thing. You understand what I'm saying? But after a certain point in time, when you find that person that you love, and really it ain't truthfully cool, then it's just that we do it because our hormones is raging. We doing crazy shit. We young. We think it's all of that. But we get out here and we start acting like this, and we carry ourselves in a certain way, and we try to act like we men. That's not being a man. Not to me. You know what I'm saying? Because of all those years, and I don't want to sound like a crybaby and all that shit like that, but I wish to God that I had my father there to give me some fucking clue of what it is to be a man. Some fucking clue the way I'm supposed to carry myself. You understand what I'm saying? Because I didn't have that shit. I had to figure it out. That shit ain't fun. It ain't, for nobody. That's why all us out here that's young kids coming up in this shit, not knowing what to do. That's the reason why we out here so, out here in the wind doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't get people, we don't get strong men. I think we have more nowadays, but I think that sometimes it's hard. And I know some brothers is out there doing the shit they supposed to be doing. They work and they maintain. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we got to support our black women. We got to support fucking whatever woman you got. Regardless, even if she ain't black, if she white, whatever. If you fucking married her, if you with her, then you need to fucking support her. You know what I'm saying? I mean more than just fucking money. I mean, I got to stop this cussing. I was trying not to cuss so much. But what I'm saying is that I wish that, I can wish whatever I want to. It is what it is. But I'm just saying my life would have been much better if my father would have been there to kind of help me and guide me along to show me what it is that he went through. All the things that he did. The best that I can do now, or what I had to do was I had to pay attention to people and take from them and say, listen, I like this person is this way, this way. Okay, I can take that. Okay, yeah, I like what he doing. I like what, so I had to do that all my life. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, even though, like I said, y'all ain't never heard that song may never be out. Nobody may never catch on or care even about what I wrote or whatever, or try to put together, musically, whatever. But I'm just saying in general, for me, the song meant just that I feel like it's a lot of stuff around here that we as men, especially as black men, gotta do. We gotta take care of our kids, and we not brag about it as if it's something that we're doing special. No, ain't nobody got to tell me that I'm supposed to take care of my kids. Ain't nobody got to tell me that I'm supposed to be there for them. Ain't nobody got to tell me that I'm supposed to be there for my wife. Ain't nobody got to tell me that I need to keep my dick inside my pants and not trying to fuck with everybody. Even at my age, there are niggas out here still doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Still not taking responsibility for their kids. Still not taking responsibility for their life. And I don't fucking claim, so don't take it that way. I don't want to hear none of this shit. People come back, oh, you think you... No. Listen, I know it's hard. I know stuff is going on. I know that everything ain't perfect. I know sometimes that the women ain't doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. It's not us all the time. Sometimes it's them. But we got to get a grip. You know what I'm saying? Because this is our future. These are our kids. These are our people that are losing out because, like I said, you want to sling dick over here. Or she want to go over here and then be with somebody else that she know that she ain't got no business being with. If you didn't want to be together, you shouldn't be together in the first place. Again, like I said, though, life happens. Now you got kids together. You know what I'm saying? Be there at least for them. Figure it out. Whatever y'all got to do as a couple, whatever y'all got to do as friends now, whatever it is. But you got to look out for those children because those children are the future. They're going to be the ones that we hoping that's going to change the world and make it better. Because this shit that we dealing with now is crazy as hell. And I'm not going to go into none of that either because this is not what I brought y'all here for. I brought y'all here to have fun and hopefully listen to music that you like. And hopefully enjoy a little bit of the company that I'm giving you. But that's just something that I wanted to say because I know some people are going to look at it as a negative. Before my father passed away, I got to talk to him. We got to speak. You know what I'm saying? Everything won't cool or whatnot, but how cool is it going to be? We ain't never really been together. He played his game. I don't know what he was doing later on, but he did his thing until the end. It was not a situation where we came back and we came together. It's funny because right before my mother passed right before he passed. And I don't know, I was in this crazy state. I was like, yo, my mom passed. I didn't know what to do because she was part of my world. She was, guys, if you, your mother is, you got to understand, if anybody has because some people don't have a good relationship with their mother or whatever. But if you have a good relationship, guys, women, y'all know what I'm talking about. You never get another mother. So once that's gone, it's crazy. Your world kind of gets turned upside down if y'all had any great relationship. And once she's gone, you feel it. You feel it. Ain't no kind of about it. You feel it. So right after that, I tried to get connected with my dad. And my dad, I would call people. This is how I had to get in touch with me. I had to call one person I had to call my dad. I had to call somebody that would try to get in touch with my dad that lived in another apartment. So whatever this person was, they had to go to another apartment, go downstairs, wherever it was that they had to go. Excuse me. In order to find him. And at least this is what they tell me. Now, granted, I'm older now. I got a family and my wife. But this shit never changed from when I was a kid. This is the type of connection that I had with him, which was no connection. So when I would try to get in touch with him, this is the type of thing that I would go through. I would have to actually speak to somebody else on the line in order to get with him, and they would have to go to this apartment on another floor or whatever, because I don't even know why he didn't even have his own phone or why he couldn't connect with me some type of way, because he made good money. So anyway, that's a longer story than shorter, but my mother told me her version of the stories, which I believe, because I don't think my mother had no reason to lie to me. I've heard some of my uncles. I've heard different people. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, when I spoke to him, I talked to him, I know who he was. I know what this was about. I don't know that's a lie. I don't know totally what this was about. But it just was. And you just got to deal with it. But I just said to all people out there that have kids, have family, you have a wife, or just the mother of your child or your children, even women, the father of your child, your children, like y'all can't talk bad about each other. Y'all got to be for each other. Y'all got to represent. And again, like I said, I ain't teaching nobody nothing because I'm not better than nobody. Like, don't take it that way. This ain't me. Oh yeah, y'all got to listen to me. Well, this is just me saying kids appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they will appreciate everything that you do for them at a later age. I believe that they will come back and let you know, yo, thank you so much for being that constant in my life that was always there. Because I'm telling you, when you don't got nobody there for you, woo, let me tell you, it's hard. And people know what I'm talking about because I ain't the only one. There's plenty of people out here that it was ride or die by themselves, and they didn't really feel like, they didn't really feel like nobody was doing anything for them. So that leads me into, well, gosh, is this not going to let me play? Hold on for a second, because I'm getting a little bit resistance. So I made this song. This is another one. I think another laid back with song where you just get blunted to. This is a song that I got called I Gotta Love Me. And I did this because, again, like I say, sometimes, just like, when you go out here and you trying to do what you got to do, everybody ain't going to like you. Everybody don't really care for you. So you got to be the person that just kind of be like, you know what, I got to love me. I got to pay attention to me. I got to do whatever I got to do in order to make people understand that, I'm important. I am worth something. I'm somebody. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be able to love yourself, even when nobody else don't love you. Because if you don't, it gets crazy.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning thinking how the hell I got here. How the hell I'm supposed to move, it's really not clear. I say a prayer for my family, my life, a prayer for my kids and my wife. But I wonder sometimes if he really hear me though. All the mistakes that I made catching up near me. So now I'm thinking college for the kids, thinking about life, what I did. Can I live? My car broke down, I need cash. People at my job wanna act like an ass. Damn. Can I get my foot in? These people ain't hiring, no time I'm trying to put in. Got no benefits, and none of my music made no real money or ever been a hit.
Nope.
Nobody tweeting that my song big, nobody calling up my home asking me if I produced this shit.
I gotta love me. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta love me.
My mama told me people like to brag about the things that they done for you, right behind your back, but not in front of you. I got a whole list of people that gave me something, and I ain't got a damn thing, so I can't pay them nothing. I ain't frontin'. So if you rap niggas really got homes and Maybach sign me,
I won't lay back.
Every family friend that I know got cars and homes that ever loan me
Any dough.
They don't know the stress that I'm in. I got friends, but it ain't them, and I can't win. I gotta go to work just to make them ends meet. Never so dope in your hood or in these streets. I'm a stand-up nigga, so sit your ass down. If you got a problem with me, you probably a clown. You won't be the first and won't be the last. If you don't like me,
you can kiss my ass. I gotta love me. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta love me.
The game ain't changed, but it still ain't that different. Some of my friends ain't the same, they still will listen. I'm living in the world, not some made up dream. Cause everything on TV, believe me, it's not what it seems. Think about them people living in rage. Gotta make a happy face every time they perform on stage. Just to get their check, they gotta stay, no matter what they feel, cause they gotta get paid. Everything that they do up in the media, Instagram or even tweet it, just so they can see if you're really real or just starting something. Making beef out of bullshit, mainly nothing. So I don't trip, I know the fame is just overrated. And I don't really want that party, and I'm not overstating. I just want a piece of the pie, not that fame or getting high, not the truth in your lies.
I gotta love me. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta love me. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I gotta love me. I gotta love me. When they don't care.
When you need someone, and when it ain't fair,
I gotta love me.
I'm gonna love me.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so that was when I didn't fade out. So, and it up kind of a little quicker than what I thought it was. Da, 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 da. I'm looking because there's two songs that I want to play for you next. This is a song I was thinking about when I was thinking about my wife when I made it. So it's nothing big to it other than like it's I just think that people that if you love your woman, I think that it's vital that you every now and then say something about them or talk about them. Just let them know that you love them in the way that you love them. You know? Let's start that back over again, cause start it back over again, just to make everybody hear the whole thing. Listen.
If you ask these young boys about a chick, they say bitch. Some are immature, they literature is just dick. My baby mama is my wife, what's right in my type. And I don't talk about it unless I'm talking about my life. Nigga on some true slick dumb bullshit. They ain't talking about their life, they ain't talking about this. It's about cash, cars, and mini whips. Condos and houses, long gone and trips. They flip when it's time to spend time with their kids. They're not them little hoes that they don't know what they fucking with. They trip cause they don't really want children. They want money, want to keep on building. And I ain't saying stop the grinding and hustling, but don't forget about that family home struggling. You get one chance to see them kids grow up. You get one dance, so wake your grown ass up.
Wake up in the morning, all I wanna see is you.
When I wake up in the evening, it's true. Oh, it's you. True. I'm just so into you. Yeah. I'm just so into you. I'm just so into you. It was the best ever.
Some bitches on the side that wanna check in a baby. When you talking sacrifice, they
Just looking well, maybe.
gotta get their hair and their nails done. Need your credit card and a car just to get away from the truth of the matter. They like all day tricking. If you didn't have that money, they wouldn't be shit. Just a trick. camouflage. Fake wanna be rich, natural born hustler, R&B bitch that don't slip. That'll take you for your house and your keys. They all look good under lights with a fee. Why you fucking with these girls? Got a price tag for fame. Only relocated for your life and your name.
That'll fuck the next nigga on the next list.
That's connected to your chain of friends that got a top 10 hit. That's sick. You don't want a real woman, so you sift through the shit.
Cause you wanna be slumming. You, when I'm waking in it's true, no, it's true, true.
I'm just so into you.
Yeah, yeah,
You know I need you.
I'm just so into you. Yeah,
You know I need you.
I'm just so into you.
You know I need you around.
Baby, you the best ever.
Got a woman, not a whore. She ain't keeping score, satisfied with my life. And she don't want more, what for? Money in a house on the beach. Climbing up the ladder for a life out of reach. How it be in that bullshit life that you living. Never really real, cause they never be given. Hand in your pocket like your jeans on their ass. Want a good future, had a fucked up past. And you laugh, that's just your younger baby mama. Full of bullshit on that everyday drama. And the trauma of the kid, cause you argue with his lady. You can say what you want,
But that's somebody, baby.
Talking grown man talking, grown man ways. But you a little boy at the end of the day. Get a woman, not a girl, if you wanna feel right. Not a bitch or a trick that you wanna call a wife. When I wake up in the morning, all I wanna see is you.
You, when I'm waking in the it's true. Oh, it's true, true.
I'm just so into you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know I need you.
I'm just so into you. Yeah.
You know I need you.
I'm just so into you. Yeah.
You know I need you around.
Baby, you the best ever. To you. Yeah. And you. Wow. That kind of took me back a little bit. I did that a while back. I'm on Reverb. What is it, Reverb Nation? I'm on like Reverb Nation, so I put that song up there. I did get person come back, say he liked that. That don't mean nothing. You know, people say whatever, you know, and then they start saying, well, look, we should get together. I think this guy wanted me to maybe like come out and perform with him or whatever like that. But again, like I said, I had other stuff going on. It was just, again, this isn't, I love it, but it's still, that's a lot of work to actually get out there and actually do a lot of this. But I think if people like stuff enough, I would definitely go out there and, you know, at least if I ain't going to do it, at least that may be somebody else that will perform what I'm doing or try to get them, you know, like I say, I mean, but they seem to like what I did with it, so that's cool. I want y'all to hear this song, then I'm play one more song and get the fuck out of here, because I know I've been holding all y'all up. if you are paying attention. I hope somebody's paying attention. I hope people are listening to it and watching because, you know, again, this is just the outlet for me to just play some of the stuff that nobody's ever heard. Nobody's ever really even paid attention because I never put it out there. And I don't know, maybe it spark something up. It may not, but I want to do something fun and not be sitting around and being upset about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we gon' so well. Let me say this before I do this. This song right here was done a while back, but this was done by a friend of mine. He's the same one that did the back in the day song that I did earlier, BMID. So back in my day, really. So he did that for me, and then I really liked some of his stuff. So I started working. That's what one of the albums was on while I was doing more of his stuff because I liked what he was doing. I would take what he created, and then I would just add something on to it. So the sampling and stuff in the background that was going on was cool, but I actually had to give it some bottom. I had to put the beat to it. I had to throw the hi-hat to it. I had to throw the additional instruments to it, but he originally came up with the original sample on the song. And I don't even know where the sample song came from. So for me, it was like, well, at this point, I don't really know, but I just know that I really liked it. So the guy's name was Oracle. So I think he wanted to use like from the Matrix, the woman named Oracle, but I think somebody else had that name, so he spelled it A-U-R, I think I-C-L-E or something like that. So I had them on my website. I'm gonna have to get on my website out at some point, but I'm kind of like working on it because it's kind of been down a little bit, so I gotta get it back up to speed. But anyway, Oracle was one of the guys that I like working with. I don't know what he's doing now because I know he was in school, but he always created music, and he would always throw me some tracks if I liked them, or just say, look, you want to work on them, do whatever. And he was always happy with the result once I finished it. So we was always cool what we did together. So I'm gonna play this song. I got one more song, and then I'm gonna let you good people go. But this is another one that I want you guys to check out.
Oracle, I like that.
Came in the house beat, later took off her clothes and got something to eat. She getting ready for the next day. Boss still talking shit, but she ain't got time to play. Her feet hurt, but she keep moving. The second ain't first, so she still keep losing. A product of a messed up breakup. Had 2 kids with him, and it's still a fucking shake up. She wake up, now how the fuck did she get here? Stretch marks on his part, but it still ain't clear. She was supposed to be in school making real moves, meeting other people, picking up on them real cues. She will do what she gotta do to make ends meet. It's hard in the workplace and hard in the street. Still living in the past, drink a lot. A beer make her relax so she won't think a lot.
I'm so tired of being by myself, living all alone.
I'm so tired of drinking by myself, cause
everything is wrong.
Mama said they used me, they really didn't care. The life can be rewarding,
sometimes it's never fair. I don't care. Cause I'm on it, they want it. I'm healing and it's scared.
Listen, she's sitting in a dark room, feeling like her life is
like a cartoon.
A joke of some type, maybe a bad dream. Bad decisions, bad friends, it might be. Maybe she was just bad luck. Broke before she started, she could never ever come up. Now life is getting shorter, she all alone, and her life is still
out of order.
Baby boy stay in the cops, with her little girl in her own world, and she wanna play. She feeling bad, ain't got her mind right. She wanna give up, cause she tired of trying to fight. She tried to make amends with them loved ones, but they never wanted peace. They still holding car guns. It never stopped in the end. It was a crock in the end, cause we all just
wanna pretend. living all alone. I'm so tired of thinking about myself, cause everything is wrong. Mama said they use me, I really didn't care. Feel like we be rewarding, sometimes it's never fair. Come on in, I want it, come on in, I don't care. Cause I want it, they want it, I really can't escape it. In the morning, I want it, in the morning, I don't wanna be alone. Cause I'm on it, they want it, I really can't escape. But when I'm with you, ooh yeah. Come on in, I love you.
You ever hear a keel only? Can't say that I have, no. Really? See, back in the mid-1800s, the sea captain encountered a particularly problematic sailor. He'd have him bound with rope, thrown over the side of the ship, dragged underneath the hull. Poor bastard, bounce and scrape along the keel, barnacles and such. But when he come up on the other side, he wasn't drowned or decapitated. He tended to be a lot more cooperative.
I don't know why I picked that, because I think that was supposed to go on the album. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. So, just behind that real quick, not that you really care what, well, hopefully, like I said, if y'all here, y'all listening and y'all checking this out, hopefully you care a little bit. That song was dedicated to my mother. That song was another one that I really felt that I liked a lot, because basically it was just a lot about her life, all the shit that she had to deal with my father, all the shit she had to deal with a lot of other men. She just didn't. She was going through it. It was a whole bunch of bull. So I always dedicated it to my mother, because she really was a hard worker. She did the best that she could. I know people got words for her. Some people in my family, some of them are so cruel. They say something. They be trying to, it's funny because some of them say, and I don't want to start up shit with people, but some of them try to act like it's really weird. I got one side of my family that I got one side of my family. My father's side is they got their own stuff, which of course everybody does. And I don't know. I don't really get into it with a lot of them anyway. Most of them are pretty decent. And then the ones that if I have a problem with or whatever, I just don't, that just goes to say with anybody in any part of my family. If we don't get along, if I don't like what you're doing, whatever, I just don't fuck with you and you don't have to fuck with me. That don't mean that I hate nobody or nothing like that. I just don't want to get caught up in none of the nonsense. On my mother's side, it's the same thing. It's like people are caught up in old things and things that happen, and I try to let a lot of that stuff go, because I just feel like it really is unnecessary. It really shouldn't be. So, in saying all of that, sometimes that gives me just stuff to write about, stuff to incorporate music in it, to have a feeling about some of the chords that I play, or some of the chords that maybe I'm collaborating with somebody else and we play. I just get ideas, because there's all sort of crazy stuff that happens with our family and people that you can draw inspiration from, and friends too, because we got friends that is fucking up too. We got friends that are out here that having their trouble, just like I'm fucking up. And some songs are about me, or some things are inspired by me. It's just all the way around life. There's so many things that go on that we have to kind of figure out. And I just know with my mom, God bless her dad, the stuff she had to go through, and I know some people don't want to hear that shit, but as a woman, women go through a whole bunch of shit. I know we men feel like we go through shit and we go through our own shit, but women go through it. They go through it. Believe it. The shit that they go through is crazy. Crazy. Some of the stuff that they are left to deal with. Some of the problems that they are left to hold on to by themselves, and they don't have anyone there for them. It's fucking amazing that some of them even just make it through. You know, a woman in general, they go through a lot of shit anyway, but just, you know, black women in general, man, the stuff that they got to go through is almost 10 times. It's just crazy. So moving on, this last song that I'm gonna do, or this last one I'm gonna play in this session, is about. I'm gonna tell you what it's about, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play this song, and then I'll probably just ease on out of here, and get the fuck out of here after that. So listen, I was watching something, and this is crazy. Is hip hop the way where hip hop has come from and where it's going? Sometimes it's almost like a revolving circle. Sometimes the shit that happens, it just makes no sense to me. I don't understand. I didn't understand the 6ix9ine thing. I didn't understand the Nipsey Hussle thing. I damn sure didn't understand the Smoke thing. Smoke Pop. I didn't understand. I think it's a Smoke Pop. I'm sorry if I messed up his name, but y'all know what I'm talking about when I say Smoke. But I didn't like that shit either. When Pac died, and I was never a big fan of Pac. I know some people gonna have some shit to say about that, but Pac, I like Pac, but I was never like, as far as lyrics, I think he had lyrics. I know he had a lot to say. He had a lot more to say in lyrics than other people. But I was more into Big. I like Big's lyrical content, but that's a different story. We're just talking about just basically them at this point not being here. When Pac first died, I remember that messed me up for a while. And I didn't know what to think of it. I just thought, damn, this is music, and people is dying in music. This is dumb shit. Then Big died, and that really crushed me, because Big was my guy. Big was the one that I liked. You know what I'm saying? I like both of them, but Big was the one that I really loved his lyrical content, liked the way he said it, his flow. Again, I like Pac too, but everybody has their favorite. I'm pretty sure Pac lovers out there too, or like people that like Pac more than they like Big, if they even like Big at all. But I was rooting for both of them, and I wanted them to live. I know with Big, it was pretty much over, not too far. And at least Pac was here a little bit longer. He lasted, but still, he's gone. And then I see this shit that's happening today, and I got to tell y'all, this is bullshit. I don't understand, dudes coming into this game that ain't never seen the streets and the crazy stuff that go on in it, and then they come into the game, and then they wanna act as if they came from the street. Now let me just say this right quick before I go any further, because I had some ignorant motherfuckers and people that don't listen to they don't listen to the words in my shit. They just figure that, oh, it's got a nice beat to it, or either that sounds like regular hip hop. You might hear me cussing this shit, but y'all don't hear me talking about blowing nobody up, shooting nobody up, fuck all these people, and saying all this shit. I ain't never been about that. I am not a gangster, and I never ever pushed that shit. You know what I'm saying? The closest I've been, I've had people that did songs where we've done things to try to say or try to act as if we got money or something like that, because sometimes people feel like they gotta fake it before they make it. You know what I'm saying? But it's never been a situation where I was condoning or ever even saying that it's okay for us to kill or hurt each other. That just ain't been my vibe. Now, I know that's how people make money today. They go in, yeah, I'm a gangster, I'm a crook, I'm a thug, I'm a whatever. And I don't think that it's necessary for nobody to try to prove their shit or nothing. I just think it's just that you just need to be yourself. Because y'all need to understand, because all these rappers that so dope, all these people that have been out here and that have done shit, there was no guarantee that they were going to make it to ever see the place that they are at. There was no guarantee that they were ever going to. A lot of these guys could have ended up in jail, fucked up, dead, killed, whatever. Y'all sitting around and y'all thinking that y'all should glorify all the shit that they might have done or the shit that they did do. Y'all not even understanding that I'm thinking they made a choice. I can't tell you what everybody did, but I'm pretty sure they didn't want to stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't lie and I don't say, oh, yo, because if you hear and you pay attention to my shit in the song, then you would hear me say, you know, I ain't never sold no crack. And you blah, blah, you know, you damn right I'm proud of that. I don't give a fuck. So y'all don't like me because it don't make me know. That's dumb shit. I don't need to tell you that I sold crack or make it look like that's a great, oh, it's so great he sold crack. Oh my God, he's such a gangster. Get the fuck out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all say some ignorant shit. People, they say some ignorant shit. These guys did what they thought they needed to do in order to get what they got. Some of them would probably do it again. Some of them maybe wouldn't. I don't know. But everybody that's that's selling drugs are out here doing crazy stuff and fighting and ready to hurt and whatever. You got to understand that's not a forever situation for everybody. And while some people get out of it, fuck, everybody don't get out of that. Everybody don't make it out of it. You know what I'm saying? So for everyone that, come on, for every person that's gotten big because they had stories of drug selling or they had stories of being out there doing whatever they felt like they needed to do, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can do it. Like, you are a different person than them. Just because they made it don't mean you can make it. I'm sure they're trying to, and everybody's trying to give inspiration that, yo, if you've been out here, you know, you can move on, but everybody don't make it. And niggas, because you get money, us, you know what I'm saying, for all of us, not even for just the ignorant people, for all of us. When you start getting money, I think it's an unwise, stupid-ass thing to put your money on IG. I think it's an ignorant-ass thing to take your money and put it out there and let people know, yo, y'all niggas got to know that y'all ain't the hardest all the time. You got to know that. You got to know that for every guy that's out here hard and talking this shit and acting like they can beat everybody's ass, for everybody, you got somebody out here aiming at you. Sometimes the best thing to do is back off. Back down. Shut the fuck up. It's not necessary. Some people ain't going to say it, but I'm pretty sure they like, yeah, let me get out of this before I get my ass killed. Saying stuff to people online, even some of the stars. I think sometimes, you know, some of these hip hop artists and these people, they know they limit. They're like, yeah, you know what? This ain't even, why am I going to even be in this? This will have me in jail again if that person has ever been to jail. Sometimes you got to just back up and say, you know what? Let me get the fuck out of here. Let me just go ahead and just leave this alone. This ain't necessary. I'm telling you niggas, putting your money on Instagram and showing people who the fuck you live and all on all these different apps, you can get found. Like, it's people out there that can find you. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody say the other day on a rap show that I was watching, and they said it don't cost them but a couple of $1,000 for me to find you. Niggas, it don't cost them but them a couple of $1,000 to find your ass either. And that's not a disrespect to anybody else. So don't take it like that, like the rappers and the people out there. If anybody ever saw that, I'm just saying, just like these rappers got a couple of $1,000 to get you, it's some drug dealing niggas, it's some crazy ass niggas that they'll pay a couple of $1,000 to get after your ass too. And the thing is that it don't matter what kind of big rap star you are or hip hop person you are. It seems like we all expendable. So for the positive person trying to do right and they not trying to do things in a crazy way, or they've done that before and now they're trying to be positive, we all can get caught up in this. We all can get shot. We all can get hurt. We all can get, like, I don't underestimate nobody. I think that people underestimate people. People start thinking they this and they that. No, that's why I'm telling y'all, don't put your money up. Don't be showing where you live. Don't be putting it out. This shit. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's gonna be some dude. I'm not worried about this and fuck them, and I'm gonna do whatever I want. Look, you do whatever you want to. I cannot make none of y'all do shit. So nobody take this. Don't send no shit back to me talking about you can't tell me what to do. Nigga, do what you want to do. If you bout it and you want to live that life, then live it. But I'm telling for the people that got any type of sense, dudes, don't put your money up on IG. Don't put your money on Facebook. Don't put your money up on YouTube or any of these places trying to show people that, yo, I'm the bomb. I'm it. I got the money. Fuck this. I got deals. Got whatever. You know, watch what you say. Because this shit can come back to you. When you talking about hurting people, killing people, you ain't worried about smoking people. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff like that. You got to watch what you say. Like, again, like I said, I can't make nobody say it or do nothing. You got to do whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, us losing these brothers and sisters is stupid and crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of this is crazy as hell. The last couple of deaths, we can't keep on doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the value of our life shit seems to be low. And no matter what happens, it seems like we can't freaking elevate each other. One dude got to be like, yo, I'm going to get this nigga, all this stuff like that. And then we giving each other bad advice. You know what I'm saying? We giving each other bad advice, you know, to go out here and do crazy shit and act like we ain't got no sense. I think some of us are. You know what I'm saying? We got to be better than this. You know what I'm saying? In my heart, I'm still mourning for all those brothers that are dying because they don't have to die. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I heard, is it Pop Smoke? I think he was just coming up, just getting to a place where he was really starting to make some moves and people were paying more attention to him. But gosh, what you saying to get that attention? I can't totally say because I didn't listen to everything that he was playing. I think I might have listened to one song because I hate listening to people posthumous tapes or whatever. Like, I hate that. I hated listening to Big after he was gone. I wanted Big to be here. I didn't want to listen to, you know, Tupac's Machiavelli and him not be here. But it's so much surrounding all like it's some kind of conspiracy when a lot of this shit ain't even nothing any more than us just acting up being niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or acting up just being ignorant, just doing things that we ain't got no business doing. Like, especially when you get the money, get the fuck up out of here and stop acting like you hood. Get that shit out of you. Like, ain't nothing wrong with coming back to the hood and trying to help. Ain't nothing wrong with us being who we are. But we got to cut this shit. We ain't, like, all of us ain't killers. Dude, all of us ain't. I could say this all day and it don't make no difference. And I know that I'm just talking to a wall. I have wasted more time that you will not get in your life if you are watching this. But I just got to say, I love my brothers and I love my sisters. I love everybody. But I particularly definitely love my brothers and my sisters. And I got to say, I'm so tired of seeing people die for nothing. This money ain't worth it. I know to some people they say it is, but it's not. This money is not worth it. You're supposed to be here with your family and love them. For the most part, on your part, if you can do it, then you do it. Stuff that you can't, you know, we can't, everything can't be perfect. So, yeah, we might not make it in this area, but we can always make it in another area. So, with that being said, brothers and sisters, white people, black people, Asian, Hispanic, whatever, all y'all, all of us just need to work together as people. I just wish that we were all more united than we are because we all separated. So, I'm not going to get any more deeper in it than that, but I did a song that is actually right now on all the major music distribution places. So like iTunes, Spotify, what's some of the other ones? iTunes, Spotify, Deezer Music. Anywhere any place that you go that you know you get your music from, you can get this from. I have an album called it's been so long since I've seen it because I put it up like 2-3 years ago. What is the name of my album? That's crazy. I hate that too. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. That's a bad thing when you put something out and then now you sitting around and you don't know what you put out. Anyway, I put them out. See, that's how important it is, right? You don't even know what the fuck your own album is. But anyway, let me just get through this and stop fucking playing around. So basically, there's a song on the album that I created, called I'm still trying to remember the stupid album. Well, not album. I'm talking old ways now. Digital recording. So I put out a digital recording. And I had all these songs on them. One of the songs is a song called "If You Like Your Life," and basically, it's surrounding the argument and it's surrounding what I'm saying to you now. Is that I don't believe we all on that street and we all not killers. I don't know what Bob Smoke was like or none of them life. Maybe he was about that and he lived that life, but it's just still something that I think that we We just need to kind of, I feel like we need to get away from a lot of that. And I really don't feel like that's all of us. I feel like some of us are pushing that, we pushing that narrative, and the narrative ain't even true. You know, like I said, i.e., 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? So, I did this song called "If You Like Your Life," basically because it's me saying, if you like your life, why don't you just live? If you like your life, you know, why don't you learn to love the things around you? Like, you know, you need to be happy if your mother and your dad is still alive. Love them. If you can give them grandchildren, give them grandchildren. If you just give them your time and your life and your experience and your love, well, you know, your experience with them and your love and everything, or trying to get experience from them living, and now you living your life, then love your life. Be around them. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy who they are. Enjoy your kids. Enjoy you know, your brother's kids, your sister's kids. Learn to be around them and just love them. That's what the song is about, rather than sitting around talking about how much loot you got, the gun, the house you own, people that you're going to smack down and all the shit like this. Like, it's not real. Not for all of us. Now, for the guys that's out there, real, you do that shit for real, okay, whatever. Y'all still probably need to take some time out, too. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need to be, you know, the bottom line is that I just don't want to see us as people, you know, keep on. It seems like, you know, again, like I said, it seems like the value of our life is real low. And whether it's a white man killing us or a black man killing us, it seems to not really make a difference, just as long as we're not around. So I don't get it. I'm tired of it. And I wish that people would really, learn to like their life and not be about this foolishness, because, again, it ain't nothing I can say. I ain't saying nothing that some of these other rappers and some of these other peoples and these that have had these great discussions, that have talked about and have made their point much better than I'm making it right now. You know, if you like your life.
Ooh, yeah.
Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn it 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 up. Ooh, yeah.
Quiet one, I don't cause trouble, I'm just doing me. I'm like a harsh subtle dude. I don't wanna be rude, but I swear some of y'all is just straight up fools. No matter what you do, you sound, well, quite ignorant. I know you had hard times, don't be belligerent. You got cars, hoes, and money, why the fuck you still hollering about homies? It's funny, nigga, get out the hood, that mean your mind is so. If you got young kids, then you wanna grow old. And I know dumb niggas want war and drama, when they should just move on and keep thanking they mama for the life and surroundings of close friends, other young brothers that wanna act like young men. Shit, I know this ain't a popular thing to y'all, and y'all don't know about answering your call.
If you like your life,
Why don't you live? If you like your life, why don't you live and low? Cause some people don't have cash, spending down to the last. If you don't know,
it can all go.
if you lose it all, the
Let's
same.
imagine for a second that you live like him, most family close, and you ain't got many friends. Let's begin. Sometimes them lights is off, sometimes the food is low, but it costs. So the whole family headed for the food bank. No car, so they walking, it don't matter what his friends think. And they get home, they gotta get that hot plate out, the gas turned off, the money. What you think about his brother sell dope, cause he ain't trying to starve. He ain't old enough to work or even get a job. So he hustle and he steal if he got to. Go to his mom and say, yo, you know that I got you. It's about 8 kids, including him. Dad was never around, it seems she can't win. So if he had about 2.1 million, that would take care of his mama and all his siblings.
If you like your life,
Why don't you live? If you like your life, why don't you live and low? Cause some people don't have cash, spending down to the last. If you don't know,
it can all go.
If you lose it all, it's sad. Yeah.
At one point we was living on the streets, went from house to house needing something to eat. Sometimes family would let us in the crib, and sometimes family never answered or let us in. So we did what we had to do to make it through, and it seemed real crazy what we had to go through. Sleeping on the bus station park bench, praying every day because all this didn't make sense. My brother and sister, they can't understand why we sleeping in the waiting room in the hospital. Damn, when we can be living with these so-called friends that take my mama food stamps and all our ends, and they be eating better than us. And if the food ran low, then they fussing and they cuss, saying little stuff like your mama ain't shit. That's why you in this situation now that you dealing with. I never fussed about it, I just dealt with it, cause we would never accept it or even help in it. And some say they help for a small fee, advancing at my mother like I can't see, trying to suck the spirit right out my mom's soul, cause she in this situation, man, shit never get old. But old, when you make it in the place it's better, your family and friends don't forget, won't forget.
If you like your life, why don't you live? If you like your life,
Why don't you live and know? Cause some people don't have cash, spending around to their last. If you don't know,
it can all go.
if you lose it all, it's sad. Hey. Hey people, as I said, good morning, good evening, good night. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live and do whatever you gotta do. I appreciate any time that y'all spent here with me. If y'all spent time here with me, I hope y'all enjoyed the music. I hope y'all enjoyed just the time just hanging out. And hopefully I can do this again. And whatever happens, happens. But I just want to have some fun. I'm tired of like sitting around and sitting on, you know what I'm saying? There's something to be said for taking a chance and just doing what you do. And whatever happens, whatever happens. All right, again, y'all be easy. Peace. Talk to y'all later.